to the channel. Preview today, West Brom Burnley. Big game. Well, all games are big games, but this is a huge game because these are one of the only sides in the league have less points than us. They've not won any of their games that. I can't remember that. I know they lost to Southampton once. We did as well. We've got. It's going to be a strange game because Burnley, apart from the season we got relegated, historically we've always been a big bogey team for them. So hopefully that plays in our favour. But you never know. They're a lot better than when we last played them, and they're still a difficult team, even though they've not picked up any points. However, we finally got a striker in Colin Grant. Well, we had one in Robinson, but we got actual number 9. Robinson's more versatile. Not sure if he can play due to the COVID, but Grant might be fit. Billich said he wasn't sure if he's willing to risk it, but might play on the bench. Who knows? Dangerous players. Burnley, you've got Vidra, J-Rod, obviously. Also a lovely guy. Hoping he does well. Not on Monday, obviously, but for the rest of the season. Who else? We've got Dwight McNeil, who's just signed a new contract. They've got Nick Pope, who's a brilliant keeper. Tarkowski, great defender. It's a tough one to score, really, because we have the ability to break them down. Obviously, our Danish players are standard. Pereira, Grady, Robbo, even though I'm not sure he can play. Ivanovic and Hugazi might be brought in. Sure, at the defence, Gibbo's back as well. That's a big plus. We have effectively a full strength squad with the exception of Robbo. So you know what? It should be a good game. Positive going forward. 4 games in. Far too early to say if we're going to get relegated. I absolutely maintain that. I think it's ridiculous to insinuate it. It's tough to say really, because this is not an easy game, and if we went into if we have that mentality going into it, we'll probably lose. But I don't think Billich will allow that. He admitted it was a poor performance with Southampton, which it was. Probably our worst so far this season. It was all around. It was going to be a tough game, but we should have played better. Turned up in the second half, but it was too late. Johnson was probably man of the match that day. Kept us in it. Great saves. Probably would have been 6-0 if it wasn't for him. So you know what? Let's have a bit of support for him. Monday night box office. We all know how we feel about that. Well, I'll live stream it. I'll be illegal streaming it. I don't care. I'm not paying $14.95 for it. It's an absolute joke the way they're ripping people off the way they are. It's disgraceful. I don't know how they can sleep at night thinking that that's acceptable. And then Captain Boris approving stuff like that as well doesn't particularly help. This would have been the first game we could go to with fans had Wank, Cock and Boris not got involved, so that's annoying, but gotta live with it, unfortunately. It's kind of tough to predict how the game's going to go. Burnley will try and slow us down. They'll try and keep Pereira and Grady out of the game, but if Grady and Pereira can cut in on the inside, we can be dangerous. I don't think it'll be a boring game. I think Burnley will try and make it a boring game, but I don't think it'll work in their favour. Will we get our first win? You know what? I reckon so. It's going to be tight. We need to defend properly because they can punish on counter-attacks. That's what they did all last season. They did well last. I think they went something ridiculous, like 18 games unbeaten. So no, it was 18 games, 1 loss, and it was to City. They took a point off Liverpool, Anfield as well. So they're fantastic. They really are. And just because they've not won, or got a point this season, it would be classic West Brom to ruin that bit of bad luck. So, score prediction, I'm going to go 3-1. You go Pereira, Dean Garner, I'm going to say Grant off the bench. I know it's a bit standard, but I can't really think of anyone. So no, I'm not going to say Pereira, I'm going to say Gibbo. I feel like Gibbo's going to score. And Dwight McNeil for them. Chris Woods. Right, come on you baggies, let's get that first win of the season. We've got to win. We've got to do well. We will. I can't wait to watch the game illegally streamed because I'm not paying $14.95. Have a good day. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Up the baggies.